Hallo zusammen, I'm your vlog Dave, and now I'm gonna do something that was really obvious for me to do at some point at least, and I don't know why I haven't done it before, honestly, because many of you guys have sent me stuff over the last months and years, and I'm really grateful for that. And well, some of those packages also included confectionery and candy, food in all kinds of shapes and forms and those kinds of things. And now I'm gonna try some Scottish food. Scottish. Was that Scottish? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher anything. Just a weird German trying to imitate Scottish, which didn't work at all, I don't think. But anyway, let's go for it. Let's check out some Scottish candy, confectionery, and coffee. Alright, so this was sent to me by my dear viewer Fenris. She is from Scotland, and she sent me this package around Christmas last year. I know I'm a bit late, since this channel is about talking about the German language and culture, primarily. I want to throw in some German words here and there, so you can also learn some German along the way. I can try test some food and stuff, and you can learn something. So, win-win situation, I think. Let's begin with something that I'm really curious about. I mean, I'm curious about all of those things. So the first thing I want to try is the wee copper pot traditional macaroon. It looks really tasty. It looks like coconut pieces. Actually, Fenris told me on Instagram what is in there, what it consists of. So let me check that real quick. Macaroon is a weirdly popular Scottish confectionery. It's kind of fondant thing coated in chocolate, coconut, and almonds. Or something. That's a good enough description, thank you very much. It's die Schokolade, the chocolate, die Kokosnuss, the coconut, or we also say Kokos. And then you also have almonds, which is die Mandel, singular, die Mandeln, plural. And boy, that sounds tasty. You know, I could see myself doing these kinds of things more often in the future. As long as you guys want to send me stuff that I could try, of course. Stuff from your country that you don't get in Germany. So let's actually open this. Oh, looks really white inside. Didn't expect it to be white, honestly. Thought it would be black because of the chocolate and things. So now I'm gonna try macaroon. That's really lecker. Tasty or delicious. Schmeckt sehr gut. Es ist sehr zuckerhaltig, I think. It contains a lot of sugar. Of course it does, I mean, because of the ingredients and stuff, but it tastes really good, and the consistenz is really cool as well. It's not too fluffy, zu weich. It's really, you have something to bite off from, if that makes sense. You know, every time I'm at a fun fair, I get myself some geröstete Mandeln, roasted almonds. And I could bathe in those things, like honestly, they are so delicious. Even though I don't have a bathtub, but Don't want to stop eating this. Entschuldigung. Mit vollem Mund soll man nicht sprechen. Thumbs up for that. Macaroon is definitely awesome. If that existed in Germany, I don't think it does. It reminds me of Bounty. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, it's just my personal opinion on those things. And I really love that. So, and I already love this format actually, this new video series. Yeah, I love eating food, Next up, we have something that I'm also extremely excited about and curious because I've heard so many things about it without even knowing what it actually is. I mean, it looks very promising, doesn't it? Haggis spice. And I think everyone who is really, or has come across, has had any connection points to Scottish food will have come across Haggis. I've only heard about it, I've never tasted it, I have never really known what it really is, so let's just look that up real quick. So what is freaking haggis? Not to be confused with Hagrid, by the way. I think this is Wikipedia, of course, which says this about haggis. Haggis ist eine Spezialität aus der schottischen Küche und besteht aus dem Magen eines Schafes, Paunch genannt, der mit Herz, Leber, Lunge, Nierenfett vom Schaf, Zwiebeln und Hafermehl gefüllt wird. I mean, why not? And why is it called haggis, by the way? Well, maybe some Scottish person watching this, greetings to all of you Scottish people. I have never been to Scotland yet. I would love to go there at some point when, or as soon as I have the time and the money, the financial needs to do that. So this is spicy haggis chocolate. Smells spicy, definitely smells spicy. And also smells chocolatey, chocoladisch. I don't think that word exists in either of those languages, but I don't know. Doesn't smell like, you know, liver and lung and stuff like that. But then again, I don't know what that smells like, so... Wow. I love spicy things, so that's a plus. Anyway, wow. It's not too spicy though. Has a really cool spiciness. Something spicy is scharf in German. That's wow. the flavor it has. Der Geschmack. It really burns in the throat a little bit. I really like that as well. Wow, why do I sound so strange all of a sudden? Alright, that was weird. Wow. And I keep saying wow a lot, I noticed. But when I say wow, I mean it. The spiciness really keeps being like here in the throat for quite a long time, actually. Which is also something that I like. By the way, Fenris wrote this beautiful Christmas card. That is just cute. I love Spyro. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna roast some coffee. Which is Gordon Street Coffee Glasgow Roast, blended and roasted to reflect the city of Glasgow, perfectly balanced with good strength but no bitterness. A hint of lively berries coupled with a luxurious chocolate finish. Good body. Oh, thank you very much. I know. She has also sent me another coffee, which is this one, The Good Coffee Cartel. And every time I read or hear the term cartel now, I have to think of Breaking Bad. Walter White, you might have done. I mean, here's some blue, you know. Cartel, blue. But now I'm gonna try this. So let's open that. Oh. Whew. Der Duft. The smell of it. I love the smell of coffee, honestly. I love it. Ooh. Wow. Said it again. Wow. Das riecht echt geil. I actually thought about, well, using this one. Which is Die Kaffeemühle. Singular. Die Kaffeemühlen. Plural. I think this is from my grandma or even my great-grandma, but I actually bought myself the more modern variant. This one. And yeah, you know, I'm just gonna try this for the first time as well. Just unboxed it, in fact. Alright, so I have everything prepared. I'm just gonna use my... Where is my Löffel? Der Löffel, Singular, die Löffel, Plural. My spoon. There it is. Sorry. And I'm gonna use a spoon full of coffee beans, Scottish coffee beans. So now I have grounded the coffee beans and you know what? I actually upgraded my cup. I'm gonna put a Kaffeefilter in here. This is der Filter, the filter, or der Kaffeefilter, the coffee filter. Okay, so now I have put the grounded coffee beans right in here in this filter. And now I'm gonna use der Wasserkocher, the water cooker, meaning the water boiler, because you know it's the German language, it actually expresses what it's doing, what it's supposed to do. Let's just use a little bit of water. Wow. Shit. Alright. So. Doesn't, like, right now, it's interesting, it doesn't really have the typical coffee smell. It certainly has a sort of fruity flavor to it now. Almost a sweet flavor. Okay, so now the time has finally come. It has a light, fruity taste. But a really, really cool one. I think it really works together. It really blends in with the coffee taste. Also, thumbs up for that. Thank you very much for having sent this to me, Suzanne. Greatly, greatly appreciated, you know that. And if you want to send me something, like for instance some confectionery from your region, from your country, or other kinds of food, doesn't have to be candy of course, feel free to do so. You can find my PO box address in each video description down below, but you don't have to. Don't feel forced or obliged to do that, of course. And I might actually, well, make some other similar videos in the future, we'll see. And I might also do something else related to other cultures and other languages even at some point. Let's see. I'm gonna enjoy my Scottish coffee right now. I'm sorry, sometimes it just overcomes me. Thanks for watching everyone and see you next time. I'm your Vlog Dave. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.